Welcome back, dear friends. If humans no longer existed, 3.5 million tons of garbage would be scattered from Japan to California, with no one to collect it. This means that more plastic waste would be spread on the streets, forests, and oceans. It's not surprising that if we wake up after 1,000 years and see plastic containers still existing all around us. But we also have good news because the absence of humans has many benefits for the planet Earth. Let's see what would happen if all humans went to sleep one day and woke up 1,000 years later. Number 1. Forests would thrive again. If a forest is severely damaged, it takes more than 4,000 years to fully regenerate in all directions. Human activities make this process more difficult. Therefore, if humans were not on Earth, trees and all natural elements would regenerate much faster than expected. The population of animals living in forests would also increase because they would no longer face food shortages. Animals play a crucial role in the restoration of damaged forest areas as they help spread seeds. Additionally, it takes a long time for shade-loving trees to start growing again, a process that can take more than 160 years. Number 2. Many buildings would collapse. Most roofs used in house construction are designed to last for 20 to 30 years. After this period, they gradually develop leaks and other issues that require human intervention for repairs. From the moment a roof starts leaking until it corrodes the walls, there is not much time. Consequently, wooden structures would be the first to disappear. Glass and metal structures would also deteriorate quickly. Therefore, we can assume that all those towering and majestic skyscrapers that fill the cities would be destroyed. Only buildings made of stone might still stand after 1,000 years. Number 3. The Earth would plunge into absolute darkness. On the first day after humans go to sleep, most fossil fuel power plants would shut down, resulting in a worldwide power outage. Cockroaches and mice, which now dominate the world, would invade the food stored in our refrigerators. Additionally, many subway systems, which collect rainwater, would stop working, causing the metro tunnels to be submerged within 36 hours. Oil reserves would fill up and eventually explode, releasing millions of liters into the oceans. Number 4. Most domesticated animals would go extinct. Animals like small dogs and sheep are the most vulnerable and at high risk. Even if they are inside a closed space, their food will eventually run out, and they will be forced to venture outside in search of food. Larger dogs like German Shepherds and wild breeds can adapt and protect themselves in the wilderness. Cats can also potentially adapt to their new living conditions. But they would need to become stronger to survive. Dogs that escape from dogfighting arenas would have no problem in surviving. Number 5. Many historical buildings are linked to history. Erosion is one of the greatest enemies of all materials and substances used in the construction of our beautiful historical artifacts. Only gold is resistant to erosion over time. Today, air pollutants are the #1 cause of erosion, and that is why people these days have to take care of and repair their homes. But even if human activity cease, this problem will not be resolved because metals easily corrode in the presence of oxygen. This leads to their rusting, which eventually leads to their destruction. And when there is no human to address the issue, the level of destruction increases. Number 6. Plants take over everywhere. If human activities were to stop, some trees and grasses would cover the remains of buildings within 5 years. For example, a village in China called Haoduan, which was abandoned in 2002, became completely reclaimed by nature 2 decades later. As you can see, the buildings in this village have turned completely green, so you can imagine how much worse the situation would be after 980 years. Number 7. Many cities will be submerged underwater. The reason cities like Amsterdam still exist is solely due to the presence of dam drainage systems and bridges. They keep the ocean waters away from our cities and prevent disasters like floods and tsunamis. However, if there is no human to maintain these systems, the power of water will destroy them. Massive amounts of water will enter cities and homes, washing away everything. Some cities are said to go underwater as well. Based on available information, some cities in the world will face a significant rise in sea levels by the year 2070. But if there is no human intervention, such an event could occur in a shorter period of time. And number 8, humans would need to make great efforts to restore their cities. After 1,000 years, when humans wake up, they would have to fight again for their survival, as they would have to confront wild animals. Their ability to cooperate and work together plays a crucial role in helping them dominate over other creatures. They still remember how to befriend animals like dogs and cats. The main difference between now and the beginning of this period is that the remnants of the old cities still exist. Humans possess all the necessary technical knowledge to rebuild everything as it was before. However, they would need to change their mindset to hunt for food and overcome other large wild animals. Now, I had a question for you. Do you think 1,000 years of human absence would be beneficial for the Earth or not? Please write your thoughts in the comments section.